Hello everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Yes, I got it right this time, I didn't call it Rome, I know. What are the odds? Anyway, let me give you a quick summary as to where we are with the wonderful world of Napoleon. Now, you can see that Prussia is pretty much everywhere. Prussia is even going into Russia, even though they're allied with Russia. They are literally all over Russia right now. I mean, you know, they're in Lithuania and Belarus, and they're probably not that very far from Smolensk, and I think Moscow's around here somewhere. There's Moskva there. So, yeah, not sure how that works between the Russians and the Prussians, but maybe I can persuade the Russians. They're unfriendly with me. See, we're back to normal situation, where everyone's at war with me. So I'm going to try and request peace. Maybe request alliance? Impudence should be punished. Well, yeah, basically they're all a bunch of dicks. So, what we were trying to do was deal with the Brits down here. Now you can see this army and a half, or army and a bit, and they're okay. They've got a lot of cav. Now we've got this gentleman here, Schwarzenberg, but we've also got a selection of forces in there as well. But on the good news, we're actually starting to get money back as well, which is good. I'm happy. Now, we've also got the Ottomans who have decided to actually land here. And they're landing in northern Italy, so the Ottomans are coming for me as well. Isn't that fun? Because the Ottomans are basically a big bunch of dicks. So, I mean, okay, granted, I did attack them to start with and did ask everyone to come in on the attack, and they all said no, and that's kind of where it went pear-shaped. But we're not going to focus on such things, you know. I mean, just mere details. Mere details, and, you know, hey-ho, diddly-do, these things happen. So we're going to leave our gentleman there. He's within area of that one. And let's see, can we do any kind of recruitment? No. So we need 533, and we don't have enough available to us now. See, minus 61 already. So we did have a ship that was... My apologies for the background noise, but the background noise is essentially a wide washing machine. And a man's got to do his washing. I mean, you want to ensure cleanliness at all times. You don't want to smell like... I mean, it's bad enough that I look like a horse's ass without smelling like one at the same time. Anyway, we're going to get away from that, and we're going to look to see what's going on here. So we're going to get them to repirate that. There we go. Pirating is occurring. So hopefully that should generate us some more money. Now, you can see, unfortunately, my territory is starting to be pushed back from all directions. See, we've got an army in there. Only a small one, but an army nevertheless. Now, we do have a sizable army in our capital. Says he looking for his capital. And there's Budapest, with no army whatsoever, sadly. But here is our capital. And can we repair that? See, that's the theatre. And these guys are all standing outside waiting. Let's see, any options for recruitment? Nilch, nada, zip, zilch, diddly squat. Now, what we might do is we might send this guy to attack that guy. Now, he's backed off, but that is unacceptable. We will go and attack him completely. Because the army did withdraw, and it's only a small army anyway. So, we don't have to worry about that for the moment. What we do need to worry about is the likes of these individuals here. Now, we're going to attack him because he's a small army, and then we'll probably go and get Breslau in Silesia because they've only got a small section there. And these guys are a little battered, but if I can wipe out that army and take that bit back, then I'll be starting to make a little bit more of a positive effect on the world. So let's just see. By positive, I mean I'm going to be taking over the world as opposed to everybody else taking over the world. That's what I did deem to be a positive effect. Anyway, he's going to stay there because of these dicks here who have sent 2 completely full stack armies over to say hello. And I always hate fighting the Ottomans because they are just sheer weight of numbers and it's just obscene. Anyway, let's end the turn and see what happens. Imminent bankruptcy, I know that. Go away. So here are the Brits moving over to the right. Aha. There we go. So a full stack Brit army against my small section and the reinforcing army. What I'm going to do is I'm going to decline that attack, and then I'm going to attack him with that lot, and then they will be the primary army, and then I will be getting the people in the city as the secondary army. So the large amount of numbers will come first, which is ideal really as far as I'm concerned. Now, let's see. Dem Prussians. Okay. So 3,340. Okay. So it's relatively, I mean, we got 4,600 men here. So it's going to be pretty difficult, but we do have the advantage of it being, I think, an ambush. It may not be. Let's wait and see what the map shows us. Oh, yes. Ambushy time. Perfectamundo. Just what we were after. So hopefully we can deal a massive blow to the Prussians and also to the Ottoman Empire. Now, obviously, one thing I've been thinking about is what to do after this has finished. And one suggestion from one of you lovely viewers is the Peninsula campaign. So I checked it out, and then I suddenly realised I don't have the Peninsula campaign, so I will be getting that DLC, and probably then do a continuation of this campaign, but do the Peninsula campaign. I'm not familiar with the Peninsula campaign, I'll have to look it up. But if that's something you guys want to see, by all means, leave a comment down in the comment section, obviously, he says, as opposed to anywhere else, like the non-comment section. Okay, oh heavens, look at that. Right, so, let's see, if we were to put our cannon here, like so, and unlimber them immediately, and then we'll have these guys here protecting, and these guys here protecting. Okay, so we'll have these 2 guys here in that mode, and we'll put them, I think, there. Now, let's see. Because what I want to do is I want to barrage that lot. Just absolutely butcher the entire lot of them. So these guys can, I think, all stay there, really. And over this side, yeah, they're good. That should be my general. So my general will stand over here. And the rest of the forces can go there. I'm pretty sure. Oh, they are actually horses. Good. So what we'll do is, if we move our horse section to here, then we can use them to hit those guys in the side and hopefully do a lot of damage. So now let's see, because these guys are going to want to move up. So, select these 2. Control 1. Helps if I click the 1. Yes, it does, ever so. Let's get underway. Make it a barrage. Put these guys into square. And these guys into square. And then move these guys all up.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Get into square, gentlemen. Oh, hello, Otties. Here come the Ots. Let's put that one there into square formation. There we go. Let's see.
Our men are running, sir.
Sheer weight of numbers, that's it. Look at that. Oh my god. Here we go. Get them to attack. Get these guys to move in. Oh. Here come the Prussian cav. Move those guys to here.
Our men are running, sir.
Right, we've got to move these guys up. Yeah, cannons are suffering a little bit. Right, where's our cav? Right, come on cav, let's go in and fight them. Right, let's see. Take those guys out of square. Have those guys shoot at that lot. Come on guys. Let's see what we've got over here. Right, so the cannons are lost basically. So we will then move these guys
Our men
over.
are running, sir.
And take these guys out of square. And move these guys back a little bit so that they can actually engage properly. Like so. There we go. Let's check on the horses. Get in there and kill the Ottoman Empire general, please.
Our men are running, sir.
Put these guys into square. Where are these guys running from? The centre? Yeah, that's where I'm really getting a lot of pressure because of these guys. Just masses and masses of Prussians. Move them back to there. Come on, just leave him alone and get into there. Let's move these guys up. Oh god. Right, okay. Let's get these guys down. We've got to go in hard for the Prussian artillery. Put them into square to kill that lot. Get him to... Get these lot to kill this guy. God damn, that Prussian artillery. Here we go, let's move those guys to there like so. Let's move these guys to here like that. What's going on over here?
Our men are running, sir.
What? Oh. Come on, lads. Get the general over there to rally them. Square quickly. And square quickly. And let's bring these guys into the fight. Get them running in. Right, where's that artillery? Hello. Stab all of them bastards, please. Right, let's bring these guys in and support up there. They can withdraw. They're already withdrawing. Right, so we've got these guys here. Get them out of square.
Our men are running,
these guys
sir.
out of square. Let's make that map bigger. Who's running? Yeah, look at that mass collection. Right, so it looks like we've dealt with the cannons of the Prussians, which is what we were after. Now, what I'm wondering is where is their general? Right, let's have a look in the centre. Get those guys focusing there. Actually, what we'll do is we'll get these guys focusing here. Let's get the general in. Get them involved. Bring these guys and these guys down. Bring them to there. Check to see how our left flank is doing. Enemy general killed, yes. Beautiful. Right, where is our horses? Get into that lot. Let's have a look here. There's the general, he's nearby, that's good. They're running, which is fine. These guys can also move up. These guys can run. So yeah, if I was to play the Peninsula campaign, I'm interested to know what you guys think I should play. Or what, let's send these two up against him. What country I should play? What faction? It would be interesting. Okay, so here we go. There we go, more fire into those guys. We've got these guys being snuck up on by them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Oh, crud. Right, you guys can get out and bayonet those bastards. Okay, so Prussians are running there, which is good. Prussians are in flight. They're not in flight in the centre. So let us move them up into an outflanking position there. These guys are moving into stab. Those guys there can engage the general.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Okay. So these guys can retreat. Let's get them back over there. Okay. So, oh, here we go. Get in there and murder them all, please. Let's get them out of square and engage that collection there. Get our general out of the way. Move these guys back to engage them. Who are these little fellows? Let's send them there. So these guys are moving in. It's what I love about battles in this game. They always become very sort of hectic and disorganised very quickly. Ah, screw it. No, shoot at them. Oh, I do still have cannon. Well, technically speaking. Gonna get them to withdraw from the battlefield. There's no point. Now, let's see. Here we go. Let's move up these two on their flank. That should break them. And then we'll bring these guys in on this flank to break them. We'll bring these guys in here.
Our men are running, sir.
Who's running? Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Right, good. They can finish that lot off. And we can then use the cavalry to hit the rear of these guys. Hello, boys. Hello, fellas. I've got a surprise for you. Cavalry to the rear. Get them, boys. Get them. Okay, so over here, we have these two. I want them to run into position quickly. These guys also can move to there. Down here, yep. Actually, let's move them back to deal with those guys. And these guys here are going to have to move to there, running slightly. There we go, they've all broken. Let's help use the cavalry to finish off the remainder. This large collection of individuals here. Hello, boys. Oh, you're running for it. See ya. Oh, well. Oh. Ah, victory. Heroic victory. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I am most pleased with this outcome. The Prussians, probably less pleased. But, you know, hey-ho, they attacked me. Now, let's see. Oh, look at that. He only killed 1,800 of mine, but I killed over 3,200 of his. Wow. Holy crap. Brrr. Die, you bastards. Oh, no. This is what's so annoying about the Prussians, and the way that, unfortunately I've let them become so powerful in this campaign, is that they now basically have full stack armies everywhere, and like every single army is a full stack army, and now the Russians are attacking me as well. So yeah, interesting. Let's see. Okay. General convalescence. Okay, recovering from his injuries, understandable. Lemberg has been besieged by the opportunistic Russians. Thank you. You dicks. Oh, and another full stack army right behind them. How lovely. And another small army in there. Okay. Path blocked for this guy. So, let's see. What's this? Bankrupt? Yes, the Austrian Empire. No more money left in the treasury. Enemy raid in Trieste, of course. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and 2 full stack armies. And the Brits as well. How lovely. Oh, you penises. And the Ottomans, yeah, they're allied with the British. I'm tempted to just move this army out and keep them as best I can. Then let these 2 fight over their bloody place. However, we shall strike back at the Hun. 2,700, and they're mostly garrison line infantry and garrison militia. We will take great satisfaction out of killing all of them. Oh dear. It's really, really annoying when you've got all of Europe declared war against you and they're all allied with each other. I suppose that's part of the problem of this sort of era of history, is that you had all these multiple alliances that kind of kept history, or kind of kept peace for quite some time. But then you have the situation that then occurred in World War One, by one action, basically, just caused masses of problems. And it's quite interesting in that regard. So, let's move these guys to here and unlimber them. Leave them there so that they can do what they need to do. Now, here is the Austrian Empire Fusiliers. We will leave them defending them. Right, these guys... Actually, what I'll do is I'll put these guys here, like that, and they will set up. So, if we put these 2 on 1 and tell them not to fire at will, we'll set up stakes in front of that lot in case we get cavalry charged. Now, for the meantime, we'll have these regiments here. Let's see. I like to try and organise the regiments sort of according to the available thing here. So there's those ones, and then these ones here. And then these 4 here. And then the remaining 4 will be kept in reserve. Because I do like to have some reserves just to kind of change it up a little bit. Give me a little bit more fighting capacity, so to speak. Alright. Yay. Big long column of men. Fantastic. So, anyway, that's me just playing silly buggers. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's the plan. And here they are. Loads of Prussians. Now, the Generalus Individualus, we'll put here. We'll keep him there. And let's get underway, shall we? So first things first, we're going to select these guys, start the battle, tell them to put the stakes down. And these guys are going to spread out some distance and put a nice line of stakes round in front of the cannon. You see these guys doing their thing. Come on, fellas. Dig them stakes in. Oh, look at them. Who doesn't like a good stake? Anyway, now we can move these guys forward. Now, let's see, because the Prussians are moving towards us. So, what we shall do is we'll move this line here up to a nice flanking position. We'll move these lines here, these 4 regiments, up to another nice flanking position, and then we'll let these regiments, who are the largest in number, move up the centre. What we'll do is put them there. Now, meantime, these guys will remain in there. So they'll remain under cover, so to speak. So, let's get these guys firing at will. Poor old Will always gets fired at. Look at these lovely fellows, don't they look fantastic? Unfortunately, they're not really firing any cannons, which is a shame. But these guys are taking some fire. Oh God, run. Run, gentlemen, just run fast into here. These fine columns of men. Hello, gentlemen. My brave men. Listen to those drums. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. My brave lads. If it were not for these guys, I would not still at least be able to deal with the Prussians. Okay, looks like some of them are taking fire in the centre maybe. We'll have to wait and see. No, no, it's my cannons firing. Good on them. Good boys. Good lads. And some of these guys are taking fire as well. So is it these guys that are taking some fire? Let's find out.
Victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
By firing loads of cannons at them. Hello, boys. Oh dear. Run for it, lads. Cheese it. Into the woods. Anyway. Here are our brave fellows. Moving up against the gentlemen in the woods. Let's move them in even closer. In the meantime, these guys remain in the centre. And we'll wait. Let's just stretch them out a little bit for those guys. These guys remain in place. These guys are moving up. And our guys in the centre are in an ambush position. Oh, cannonballs over their heads. Oh, look at that. Concerned under artillery attack. No shit, Sherlock. You should be concerned. Right, so we've got 2 regiments of them. Garrison troops and armed citizenry coming from the left. That says to me that the left is actually quite open and susceptible to a pretty serious push. So what we'll do is we'll bring those guys up to there and we'll run them because I want them to get into position before the Prussians do. Now over here we have these guys being advanced upon by Prussians. So we're turning to move, or turning to approach them, so to speak. And then we'll move these guys up to here, into shooting position. So that these guys are in immediate crossfire. Let's get these guys running. Oh, crud. Here we go, these guys should engage this lot. Whoops. Engage them, that lot. There we go. Let's move these guys around to here. There we go. The trouble is they're going to get outflanked. Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. We've got to pull these guys back. Whoops, wrong way round. Pull them back. At the same time as these guys move in on the side. Like so. Run. Get those guys long range to engage them. Meanwhile, the cannons continue to batter those guys. Let's get these guys here in on the side. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can see them getting close to breaking. Oh, move these guys back because they're going to get outflanked. Run them the hell away. My centre is not looking good right now. Run those guys. So what we'll do is we'll march these guys into the centre. We'll put them there. Right, so these guys can now get these guys to move up a little bit, like so, and get these guys to move in closer. Let's get these guys to just stretch out just a little bit further. Give us more cover. There we go. These guys are breaking. Means that I can now bring these guys down and start pushing in from the side. Just get in there and stab all of them, please. So we're going for a classic sort of horseshoe shaped enclosure. There we go. Bring them up. And this horseshoe shaped enclosure actually maximizes our firepower under several circumstances. We've got the other regiment moving into the centre to block that gap. It's looking okay. Let's move those guys back a little bit so they don't overlap. Let's move those guys back because they're taking casualties. In the meantime, these guys are going to move up to here. Now, let's see. Let's get a bombard on them. And let's move these guys in even closer. And these guys in as well. We'll move these guys actually very close up there. Let's run them. Okay. Gotta watch for these guys. There's a small amount of them, but enough to cause me a problem. So we'll leave that regiment looking in that direction. Get some cannon fire onto those. Now these guys can continue to move back and then start engaging as our reinforcements move over, and I'll send this regiment into the town to look for any stragglers. We'll go right up to the church. Okay. Now, they've all broken in the centre, so we are going to move these guys, run them very quickly over to that right flank. At the same time, we'll move these guys up to this location here. As you can see, there are still some stragglers left in the centre. And that's what those guys are going in. Look at them, don't they look wonderful? There we go, right at the front. Fantastic stuff. So, yeah. Here we go. Oh, look, it's a general. Hello, general. Oh, and cannons as well. Even more fun. So, these guys are going to have an absolute blast. So I'm going to send them in to stab them all. Come on, fellas. It's a stab fest. Bayonets are fixed. Fix bayonets. Fix bayonets. Yeah, the charge. Get them, lads. No, get them over there. Bless them. It kind of staggers me to think of how many losses taken over the course of this campaign. You just think each of those is a person. It just gives you some idea of the cost of such a war, really. Just breathtaking, really, under the circumstances. Hello, fellows. Have a something spiky up the bum. And actually, a quote from Napoleon. On one occasion, he said, "You cannot stop me. I spend 30,000 lives a month." Just think about that. Just think about that for a second. There we go. Enemy general. Got job done. Oh god, we killed Michael Dawn. Never mind, no more. Oh, there's a section in the centre here who are still holding out. So what we'll do is we'll move these guys up just to flank them. And these guys will move up here. Clearing out the stragglers. There's quite a few stragglers there. How are these guys doing for ammo? They're doing alright. So, go and stab all of them, please. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Just stab them all, please. You guys are about to have a very bad day. Austrians from one side. It's the Austrian Zerg. So Zergenplatz. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Rampant Austrians. They're going to waltz you to death. Okay, so there's still those guys. Oh, they've gone too. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Oh. Another righteous victory for the Austrian Empire. Woohoo! Feeling much better about that now. Under the circumstances, it was a difficult battle. Holy crap. Although, to be honest, it was more difficult for them. Look, they killed 429 of my men, and I killed 2,600 of theirs. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a good result. We shall peacefully occupy, because even though we are at war with half of Europe, we are a peaceful and benevolent ruler. Oh, God. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to... Oh, let me guess. They're all... Can we move? No, we can't. We just have to hold out as best we can. Now, the good news, obviously, is that we've got that area there. Now, let's see. Is that a general? Yes. Oh, very small armies there. I'm thinking that we need to go out and butcher all of them, which we'll do in the next turn. Now, let's see. See, our income, oh my God, 4,000. We've just taken Silesia. I don't want to exempt the region from tax, because I want their money. So let's just make sure. Okay, there we go, we're taxing you bastards. Okay, so nobody is exempt from tax. Okay, let's see. What the hell, let's tax the knobs.
Yes, sir. Sir, eure Befehle?
Right, so let us send this gentleman down to kill him. And, ladies and gentlemen, you will have to wait until next week to see the outcome of that as we go up against the Brits. We'll see you next time for more Napoleon Total War. And obviously let me know in comments if you think something like the Peninsula Campaign will be a good thing for me to play. Would you like to see more Napoleon Total War? Because I absolutely love this game. I know half of Europe is at war with me, but I still really love this game. Anyway, we'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching as always. Take care.